100 if you beat me at chess, the billionaire laughed until he was humiliated by the poor daughter. Life has a strange way of balancing itself. Sometimes, the most powerful people forget that intelligence, strength, and dignity don't come with money, and sometimes, the world reminds them in the most unexpected ways. This is the story of a billionaire who thought he was unbeatable, and a poor girl who proved him wrong. In a small, crumbling neighborhood on the edge of the city lived Isla, a 17-year-old girl with extraordinary intelligence but an empty pocket. Her father worked double shifts at a factory, and her mother stitched clothes at home. Despite their struggles, Isla had one passion: chess. She learned it from old books donated to her community center, and she practiced on a broken wooden board she found in the trash. Every night, when the city slept, she lit a small candle and studied strategies of grandmasters she had never met. But no one knew how brilliant she truly was. Meanwhile, in the shining center of the city, billionaire Victor Harrington, arrogant, powerful, and famous for his ego, announced a public challenge: if anyone beats me at chess, I'll give them $100 million. But no one can. I'm unbeatable. It was supposed to be a joke, a way to show off. But millions watched the live stream. People laughed, clapped, and cheered at Victor's confidence. No one dared challenge him. No one, until Isla. The next day, Isla went to the luxury hotel where Victor was hosting the challenge. The guards looked at her torn shoes and old dress and almost pushed her back. But Isla raised her chin and said confidently, "I want to play." The crowd laughed. Does she even know the rules? Where did she come from? Is this a prank? But Isla didn't flinch. Her quiet determination made Victor curious. With an arrogant smile, he waved his hand, "Let her in. This will be fun." Isla sat across from Victor at a golden marble table. The room fell silent. Victor leaned forward, smirking, 100 if you beat me. Ready to lose? Isla simply nodded. The timer began. And to everyone's shock, she opened with a move so precise, so sharp, that Victor raised an eyebrow. This wasn't a beginner. Then panics. At first, Victor laughed loudly. Cute. She knows a few moves. But after 10 minutes, his expression changed. After 20 minutes, his forehead started sweating. And after 30 minutes, the entire room sensed something strange. The billionaire, the man who claimed no one could beat him, was struggling. Isla's face remained calm. Her hands steady. Every move was deliberate, intelligent, calculated. People gathered around, whispering, "She's destroying him. Who is this girl? This is unbelievable." Victor made a risky move, one he thought would trap her. Isla looked at the board silently, then gently moved her knight. Check. The room gasped. Victor's eyes widened. His jaw tightened. He tried to counter. She countered back instantly, and then, in the next 3 moves, Isla cornered his king. It was over. The billionaire froze. The room was dead silent. Isla quietly said, "Checkmate." Victor slammed his palm on the table. "This is impossible. Who are you?" Isla stood up slowly, "Someone you underestimated." The cameras were still rolling. Millions of viewers watched live as the arrogant billionaire sat in humiliation. Reporters rushed toward her. Crowds cheered. Everyone wanted to know who she was. Isla told them the truth. She studied chess from old books. She practiced alone every night. She never had a coach. She never had money. Just passion. And discipline. Her story touched every heart watching. Victor, red with shame, had no choice. His challenge was public. There was no escape. He signaled his assistant to bring the check. $100 million. Isla held it gently in her hands. Her future changed forever. Victor muttered bitterly, "Enjoy your money." Isla looked at him kindly and replied, "It's not the money that matters. It's the respect you tried to take away." The room erupted in applause. With the money, Isla didn't buy luxury. She rebuilt her neighborhood. She opened a free community chess academy for children. She paid for her parents' medical care and bought them a small but comfortable home. And most importantly, she changed hundreds of lives. Her story spread worldwide. She became a symbol of hope and intelligence. And Victor, he learned the most painful lesson of his life. Never underestimate someone because of how they look. Sometimes, the richest person in the room is not the one with the most money, but the one with the most wisdom. Isla proved that greatness can come from anywhere. Even the poorest corner, even the quietest mind, can beat the loudest ego.